Hi, I'm going to talk to you today about competency style interviews. Before I do though, I just want to introduce myself. It's Sarah Naylor, and I'm a career consultant, coach, businesswoman, speaker, author, and I help professionals and motivated individuals manifest their dream job and in doing so transform their lives. So, competency style interviews. How do you feel about a competency style interview? It's not actually as bad as it sounds. Essentially, it's really being able to give a good, clear example of the skills that you've got. So, by way of an example, if you are being interviewed for a customer service role, an interviewer, a hiring manager, HR don't want you to just respond and say, do you know what? Yeah, I'm great at customer service. They want you to be able to give a good example of how you can demonstrate that competency. So many companies, including clients of mine, use the STAR technique. And the STAR is an acronym for situation, task, action, and result. So it's really good to keep this recent and relevant, perhaps to an opportunity or a situation that's arisen in your or with your most recent employer, your current job. And it's about creating an image of what it is, what situation arose or has arisen for you at work, and keeping it personal, not what Molly in accounts might have done or Billy in manufacturing. It's about, taking ownership yourself. So, by way of an example, there may have been a complaint, a customer complaint. We're using obviously customer service as an example. So that was the situation. You give that as an example. So there was a call coming in, an email coming in, or a report of poor customer service. So that was a situation. So what task needed doing? Well, obviously that was that customer complaint needed dealing with and resolving. So how did you go about that? What did you do? What action did you take? So you may be able to give an example of saying, well, I rang up Mr. Bloggs from Blogs and Blogs and Blogs and Co. And I dealt with the situation. I found out exactly what was the problem, what the issue was, and I was able to resolve that and come back with actually an extra order. And that is the result. That is the resulting action. And that is what an employer wants to hear is how you have resolved it with a positive outcome. Obviously, they don't want to hear that it all went terribly, terribly wrong. So it's very much about creating that image for them to demonstrate that competency. And ultimately, if you are asked that question at interview about any of your competencies, just sink into your instinct, your intuition, what crops up, but keep it positive, keep the outcome positive. That's what they want to hear because that's what they're looking for within an employer. It's not as scary as it sounds, but just go with your flow, keep it positive and give a good example, work-based, recent and relevant, ideally. However, if this is an interview for a first job that you might be going for, think about something within your social life that you've had to draw upon where a situation needed resolving or dealing with, or whatever it was that, is the competency that they're asking you for. Anyway, I do hope that has helped and given you some clarity and ideas. And if you've enjoyed this video, please do subscribe because I have plenty more tips and advice and careers ideas along the way for you. Thank you for listening or watching, I should say.